Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of January 25th, 2026. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Libra in any of those placements, odds are there's a little message in this reading for you. If you don't know what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. Keep in mind, as always, this is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, just take the ones that fit, leave the ones that don't, because if it's not your message, it just means it's someone else's. And of course, be sure to check your other placements. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Libra collective now for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Libra not see coming for the week of January 26, 2025? What do they not see coming for January 25th? One more shuffle here. Thank you. For the week ahead, my dear, we have legal issues. And at the bottom of the deck, we have reflecting. Okay? Could be legal issues in terms of court, judges, immigration, attorneys. But this could also be in respect to a contract that you have, whether that is professional or like a soul contract that you have with someone. So let's see where we're going with this message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they need to know about legal issues and reflecting for the week ahead? This could also have to do with like insurances. One more shuffle. Thank you. Or employment contracts. We have the Magician. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Strength card. And we have the Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have a Page of Swords. We have a Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands. And that leaves the World card, the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Seven of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, if you haven't seen this reading before, this is typically the energy of the person that I'm reading for. So this is you. This is a situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with this week. So as for you, you seem to be in pretty good spirits here this week, Libra. You are manifesting, hoping, praying, possibly even like dreaming about your Ten of Cups, whatever that means to you. Happy home, happy life, being content overall, either in career and finance, love and romance, or just the whole kit and caboodle here. And you are patiently waiting for the day that you can move towards this Ten of Cups that you're manifesting and dreaming about. Tell me more about Libra's energy for the week ahead. Let's get 3 cards here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. There's like great anticipation. Like, I know things will get better, or I'm looking forward to the day when things will get better. I just can't wait for things to get better. We have the Tower, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Empress, which is your energy. That's exactly what you're doing. You are in the face of a storm right now, whether that literally is a legal battle, a legal issue, one that you're currently in, or one that you feel is upcoming for you. Or again, it's a separation of a soul contract between you and another individual. These are collective readings. You're going to have to take them how they resonate to you. But you're persevering through the storm. You're not giving up. And you look forward to the day when you can move towards true emotional contentment and happiness, whatever that is for you. But you seem to be actively praying for it, thinking about it, wishing it, and manifesting it in the week ahead. Now you have an energy here. Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I almost feel like this is someone who's waiting on you. Tell me more about this person. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. It's a very single, independent energy here. Tell me more about this person's energy. Clarify that. Nine of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. Wow. Okay. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like this week you're dealing with something pretty heavy. I think you've been dealing with it for quite some time. That Nine of Wands to the Tower says you've been dealing with this for a hot minute, but you're persevering. Again, looking forward to the day when you can reach that Ten of Cups, however you define it. You have someone here this week that you are conversing with. There seems to be some heartfelt exchanges between you and them. This is small communication, though. Short conversations, maybe face-to-face. This feels more like technology-driven. So like text messages or phone calls or emails. But it's cute. It's lighthearted. If you had any conflict with this person, it looks like they want to come out of conflict. This is someone who is standing very strong and very much in their power this week and thinking a lot about you. Thinking a lot about you and your future plans and how they possibly factor into them. Anything else Libra needs to know about this person this week? Anything else Libra needs to know about this person this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius now on the table. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Moon. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. This person seems to be a little undecided. Maybe I shouldn't say undecided. A little uncertain about their future with you. Whether they play a role in whatever it is here that you're manifesting or hoping or praying for. And I just kind of feel like they're waiting for you to conclude whatever this tower is that's going on in your life. So you have someone here this week. You're communicating with them. Like I said, it's lighthearted. It seems to be more like via phone, text message, email, something like that. But this person is concealing to themselves the uncertainty that they feel about their connection with you. But they are thinking about you a lot this week. So when you're not in communication with this person, you seem to be very heavy on their mind. This is someone who is giving generously to the connection this week to the best of their ability. I don't know, what does that mean, to the best of their ability? What does that mean? I feel like this is someone you're at a distance from. What does that mean? Or someone that can't maybe be there for you in the present moment for some reason. What does that mean? One more shuffle here. Thank you. To the best of their ability. Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, and a Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. It's a very strong soulmate, soul bond connection. But for some reason, this person has to wait out before they can see you or before they can communicate more to you. But there's a lot of contemplation here. I mean, your place in this person's life is significant to them. They enjoy interacting with you. But again, there's some feeling here of like maybe you won't be including them so much in your future plans. And I think that is something that they conceal to themselves in the energy of the moon there. Anything else that Libra needs to know? What about that tower that you're going through? How about that tower? What does Libra need to know about this tower? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The tower is clarified by the Hierophant, Temperance, and the World. So you have some cycle here, chapter in your life that's closing out, but it seems to be drawn out because Temperance is fire energy, Sagittarius energy, but it's slow. It's a slow burn. So whatever's closing out here for you, it could be a marriage for some of you, a legal contract, something that I feel like you're legally bound to whatever this is. And it could even be work related. There's a slow closeout. But you're dealing with it. Like I said, you're persevering, and there definitely seems to be here communication between you and another individual working on it. Three of Pentacles, you're working on closing whatever this is, and until it's officially closed out, you just seem to be daydreaming a little bit here this week about what the future holds for you. And like I said, you have someone here who's concerned about you. They think about you a lot. There's brief communications here between you and this person throughout the week, and they seem to just be holding to themselves this concern they have that maybe your Ten of Cups there does not include them. But I don't think this person's going to say anything to you about it. This person has a lot of feelings for you, whoever they may be. Okay, let's get you some advice here. I'm going to get you two sets of advice. One for the tower that you're currently dealing with, and then this other person here who appears to be like patiently waiting for you and thinking about you a lot. Excuse me, let me take a look at that. Nine of Pentacles, as I said, they're patiently waiting for you. That's how this person came out. So 3 cards of advice here for how Libra can deal with this tower. Could be a divorce for you. Or something else contractual. Like you're selling a home, or you're wrapping up a lease, or you're ending an employment contract. It just seems to be a bit slow. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice on how you can deal with this. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Stay on top of whatever this issue is here that you're dealing with. There's something here about, like if this is like literally contractual in nature, like dotting the I's, crossing the T's, checking all the fine details, kind of stay on top of it. But yeah, in terms of advice, just go within during this time and really contemplate what it is here that you're manifesting. What do you want your life to be like in this new chapter that you're anticipating will come? But there's something here about the next time around, you should do it differently. That seems to be a very specific message. The next time around, you should do it differently. So maybe factor that into whatever you're thinking your Ten of Cups are. It seems like the intuitive hit I'm getting here is it should be a little different. Your vision for your future should be a little bit different than whatever it is that's closing up behind you. So if you're ending an employment contract, for example, this is saying maybe you don't want to do the same kind of job or be in the same industry. Kind of think a little bit outside of the box there. It seems like you have the time now to do it between now and whatever this is that officially closes. So just really take the time to contemplate here what you want your future to look like. It can be drastically different than whatever it is here that you're leaving behind. Okay, advice for you dealing with this individual here this week. Again, they seem to be reflecting a lot about you, thinking a lot about you, and some intermittent communication between you and them. Advice for Libra dealing with this individual here this week. One more shuffle here. Okay, thank you. Your advice: Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, you have Three of Pentacles. Again, both decks, Three of Pentacles. So it's almost like while you're working on closing this out, okay, you're also teaming up or working with someone here. And again, I don't know your affiliation or what this person's affiliation is to you, but your advice here is that if you're able to give this person anything in terms of clarity, I think that that would be very much welcome, because this person is sitting here in the Seven of Cups. Remember, they're a bit like, they're not indecisive about you. They seem to be unsure of what role they may be playing in your life in the future. So if you have the knowledge from now, and don't force yourself if you don't, but if you do, and you're able to give this person some clarity, then I feel like this will help this person hang on. Because it looks like with the Wheel of Fortune, they're waiting for this cycle to close out. So I don't know, maybe you're going through a divorce and this is someone you just started dating. You know, it could be something like that. Maybe you're contemplating relocation when the lease is up, and this is just a parent of yours who's wondering, are you going to stay close to home? So whatever's closing out here for you, it looks like you're already made aware of it. So I don't feel like this is anything abruptly happening for you this week. If this is your message, you already know that you're going through this. You're anticipating the ending. But there is someone here who is hoping for some clarity. And if you're able to give them that clarity about what place they have in your life in the future, I think it'll just help this person hang on a little bit more, or at least be able to show up in the way you need them to show up until whatever closes out for you here needs to officially close out. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.